Hi, may I speak to Sharon Johnson?
Speaking.
Hi Sharon, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Benoit Vincent. I'm a counselor with Palomar, and I'm going to work with you. We're going to work together for our counseling sessions that you called Palomar for. And before we start to work on anything, what I'd like to do with you is to test how to connect together, how to speak, because we will speak over internet, we will do video conferencing, we will not see each other face to face because of the current conditions, and we will do telehealth. Is it okay for you?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is it a good time to speak right now? It may take us 5 to 15 minutes to...
It's a great time.
It's a great time. Thank you very much. So Sharon, let's try to work with our Zoom connection. Are you familiar with Zoom?
Yes, a little bit, yes.
Okay, great. Do you have the Zoom app on anything, on a computer, tablet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is it a computer or tablet?
It's a computer, a laptop.
A laptop, okay, great. So, are you close to your laptop? Can you open it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So I'll let you open it. And then if you could open the Zoom app, that would be great.
Okay. So the Zoom app is open now.
Okay, great. So what do you see? You should see something like join a meeting.
Join a meeting.
Okay, you see that? Great. So
Yes.
can you click that?
Okay. Now it wants me to put an ID number for the meeting.
Okay, great. So I'm going to give you a number, and later on I'll text you that number like this. You will use the same number for each of our sessions. Okay, so let's go. 9,
Okay.
3, 7, 8, 1, 8, 2, 8, 1, 3.
Correct.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And
I got that.
tell me what's happening now.
So I have the join the meeting. I have the number in, and then there's my name at the bottom, and then at the bottom it also says, do I want to remind my name for future meetings, and it says join.
Okay. So.
And it also asks me, do I want to connect the audio or do I want to turn off the video?
Okay, so you would like to connect the audio.
Okay.
And the video.
Okay. So do I push join?
Yes, please push join on the audio.
Okay. So now I see a video.
Perfect.
And it says, join with video. So I got join with video on there.
Perfect.
And soon. So I'm waiting for you.
Okay, so here you are now. You are in my waiting room. And so I see you, Sharon. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to admit you. And so I'm going to invite you. So are you ready? Because we're going to see each other face to face.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready for that?
Yes.
So here we go.
Okay, now it says join with computer audio.
Perfect. So just press yes, then press that.
Okay. Now I see you and hear you.
So you can hear me and I can hear you.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to cancel one of the two. For now,
Should I turn off my phone?
I just put my mute on. If you don't mind, just stay on the phone, because I'd like to stay with you to learn a few features of Zoom. So right now I just unmute. I remove the microphone of my Zoom app, but you can hear me through the telephone. Okay? On your side, do you see those options, those menu options?
Do I see options?
Yeah? Can you see anything on when you watch your screen? There are options, possibilities.
What I see it says mute, start video, participate.
Perfect. So can you put you on mute?
Okay.
Here we go. So now you see the sound is only through the telephone. It's not through the Zoom application. So we're still linked by telephone, and I will hang up only when when you and me are comfortable that we know how to go in and out of the Zoom session. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So right now both our microphones are off. Let's learn to see each other. So right now, do you see me?
Yes.
Okay, I do not see you, so you need to activate your video camera. Do you see somewhere in your menu?
Yes, I see it.
What do you see?
I see it says start video.
Okay, so go ahead. Here we go. So now I can see you.
You see me now?
I see you. Yay! Hello,
Okay.
nice to meet you, Sharon. It's good to see you. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay on the phone if you don't mind, and I'd just like you to look at some of those options, menu options. We have different ways to see each other, okay? And then I'll talk to you about that after. But for now, what's going to happen during those sessions, sometimes we get disconnected. So we don't connect. So what I propose that we do is we're going to simulate that we get disconnected and you have to reconnect, okay? So you're going to rejoin the meeting, enter the ID number that I gave you, that I'm going to text you, and then the same way as you're going to try to reconnect. So let's try that. So stay on the phone like this, we stay connected for the whole thing. So as you see on your menu somewhere, do you see something that says leave the meeting? It's a red button.
Yes.
Okay, so please leave the meeting. Here we go. So can you hear me? You still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So as you continue to hear me on the phone, you're going to try to reconnect. So same thing. Go join meeting, enter the ID number, and I'm going to text it to you right now, and then I'm going to repeat it. Are you ready?
Okay, I've already joined the meeting. I'm in your waiting room now.
Are you in my waiting room? Okay. That's okay. That's just okay. That's right. I see you. So I'm going to admit you. Okay, here we go. I just admitted you. And here we go again. Here we go. So what did you have to do to reconnect?
To reconnect is that when I'm in a meeting with you for the first time, on the little bar you just push the down button and your name comes up automatically because I've been in a meeting with you.
Okay, perfect. Great. So I'm going to hang up the phone. I'm going to hang up the phone now. And can you hear me? I can hear you now. You can hear me now? Perfect. So can you hear me loud enough?
Yes.
Otherwise, you go to the sound of your computer on the bottom screen, and then you increase the sound output of your computer. Unless you have a button on a computer that's maximum.
I have a button here where it goes up and down.
Here we go. So that's what I'm doing here. I put your sound a little louder like this. I can hear you really well. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Now I'm going to tell you, so now you know how to connect for the first time, and if we get disconnected, you just reconnect and I'll invite you back, and then we can go this way like this. It'll take us a few seconds, 15, 20 seconds to, if we get disconnected, to reconnect, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'd like to teach you a few more things on that menu. Is first, there is, as you can see somewhere, there's a different way to view each other. There's what we call the speaker view and the gallery view. I don't know if you see.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you press one in the gallery view mode,
I don't see that.
So can you look at everywhere on your screen? If you see somewhere by moving your cursor on the screen, that's how the features are popping up, the options. And try to.
Do I go to gallery?
Yeah, go click on gallery view.
Okay, I see me and you.
What do you see then?
It's me and you, two separate boxes.
Okay, so we're side by side.
We're side by side.
Okay, so that way of looking at each other is, I would prefer that you use the other view, because otherwise you're going to spend your time to watch yourself as you speak to me.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's usually, I prefer that, I recommend that you use the other view. So by clicking again on that, you click on speaker view.
Speaker view, okay.
And now, how do I look?
Full screen.
Full screen. Okay, you two on my side. So that's, and do you see yourself somewhere?
I see myself at the top.
Okay, in a small picture?
A small picture, yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay. You've learned how to use the different. We have the sound button somewhere. Do you see the mute button?
See the mute button.
Okay, let's try to use it again.
And you
Here we go. I cannot hear you, so you need to press it again.
okay.
I can hear you now. Same thing for the video. Let's suppose that during our session, someone entered the room, or you wanted to go somewhere. You have to go to the restroom or somewhere you don't want, and you say, Benoit, I need to leave for a few minutes. So here we go. You would click on stop video. Here we go. And that means you would be dark on my side. I'll show you what it looks like on my side also. It looks like that. So now put it back on. Here we go. So we have the options to remove the sound, remove the video.
Okay.
So Sharon, just one thing, you know, when I don't hear you, here's what I'm saying. I'm doing this one. Okay. You see? So I show you my ears and I show you my two fingers down, which means I cannot hear you. And if I cannot see you, usually what I do is because I know that you can see me normally, I would say, hey, 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 my eyes, and I would put my two fingers down saying, I don't see you, okay? Okay. So you know that you have to activate your microphone or your video. I'd like to teach you also is another feature. You see there's a chat box on the bottom, so we can chat if you click on it.
Chat box. Okay, there's the chat box.
You see, we can chat and say hello, for example, and I enter text, and you go enter, and you see the chat box. Same thing, you can move the chat box in the screen around to place it where it's the most convenient for you. So what I would like you to do is this chat box that we just clicked on it, okay? You place your mouse on top, on the white band, on the white little band on the top of that window chat box. You place the cursor there. You left click and hold it. You left click and hold it. And then if you move your mouse around by holding your left button, you can move that chat box around.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Yes.
There we go. So now you can move that box where it doesn't interfere with the visual, with our faces. And you can also size that box by putting your cursor on the right or on the left side of that box. And there is a double arrow that is showing up, and you can now minimize or increase the size of that chat box. Do you see that? Can you do that?
Yeah. Yes.
There you go. There it goes. So you can have a long chat box with the text if we want to talk, okay?
Okay.
You can minimize that chat box by clicking on the top of the box. There's a bar, like we do in a computer. You know, there's a bar, there's a maximizing and a cross. The cross is to close. The small you minimize. So you can minimize and the chat box disappears.
Okay.
Okay? That's for chatting. Okay? And then there is a last thing I'd like to share with you is the share screen, which is
share screen.
Yeah, I can show you now a document from my computer that I would like to exchange with you. For example, let's suppose that I wanted to show you a document. So I have a book open right now, and I'm going to show you how to share this. So there's a share screen. Do you see this button?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to click on that button, share screen. Then I have a few options, and I click on it, and look at what happened. We can read a book together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I can read that book. And this book is, it's a great book on terrible things happen. So now I could tell you a story, and then we can work together, and we can speak about it. And I stop sharing my screen, and here I go, we're back together.
Okay.
Works?
So you just push the button, stop sharing your screen, and stop sharing it.
That's how you do it to get out of it. Yeah. Do you want to try to share your screen, even if you just share your background? Do you want to click on it?
Okay, let's see if I can do that. Okay, share. Oh.
Oh, perfect. Here we go. Perfect. Good job.
Okay, so how do you get out of this? Oh, so
So
stop sharing.
stop sharing. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, it
That
works.
was totally cool.
That's really great. Yeah. So now you know to use about almost everything. There is a little button reaction. Do you see somewhere?
Yes.
If you click this button, you have two options. You can say to, hello, great job. You see, if you click on one, and then you could say, hey, okay. Here you go.
Okay.
So those are two options.
Okay.
That's all about what we will use as we do. So for example, if I want to show you a video, I could go on YouTube, start a video, and then you and me could watch the same video and we can speak about it. Go to share screen like we did before. I choose on the share screen the video I want to pick, and then do you see my background here?
Yes.
Okay, here we go, and I'm going to play the video for us, and we can talk about it.
Oh, I love this.
Here we go.
Okay. I love this.
Isn't that?
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
So
I like this.
So that's a very easy, as you can see, feature when we can share a video. But of course, you'd like to prepare, be ready to run the video. So all what you have to do is click share, start your video and run it, watch it, stop it at any time, stop the sharing or stay on the sharing mode and talk about it and change. Okay? Use the search button on the YouTube. Click on your search. Here we go. You see, you can move and scroll. It's an active page. You see? So you don't have to stop sharing. You can continue to look at together and search for something together. It's like searching together on internet.
Okay.
Okay? You could do an application with a child, for example. Let's suppose that you want to do an activity. I'll show you, for example, an emotion wheel that I've seen people using. So here you go. I'm sharing that wheel with you. So that's an example of an exercise you can do with a child and say, hey Sharon, what make you angry these days? And then I can use the PDF option that is available here that allows me to write. And so as you can see, I can type anything, a document, by clicking here on my tab, and then I can insert text. So for example, what makes you angry today? And let's suppose this your husband not answering the phone at the beginning of our session. Not answering, the phone. So there you go. So together we just share the document, and we can go through different feelings and different experience, and I can type that directly on the PDF file. Okay?
Do I work from this?
And so, for example, that would be if you ask me a worry question, or what makes you proud, what makes you scared, and I can enter, as you tell me what it is, I can enter the text. Okay? Make sense? And I can save this document at the end of our session, and I can share it with you. You see?
Okay.
So we can share a book, we can share video, we can share a PDF file, a working document together, and
Oh, wow.
is it So I would like to do one more thing with you. Is let's suppose that you do not have the Zoom application. I'd like to teach you how to connect if you were using your phone or your tablet and you do not have Zoom already installed in it. Okay?
I don't have Zoom installed on my phone.
Okay, so perfect. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to stay with this session together. I'm going to teach you that. Okay? So take your phone.
Okay.
Take your phone, and what I would like you to do with your phone is to open, is it an iPhone or it's an Android?
iPhone.
Okay, great. So can you open a Safari window?
A what?
A Safari window, a browser window.
I don't know what a browser window is.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so when you go on internet, how do you go on internet? Do you use something like a Google app, or do you use Google app to go on internet?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's press the Google app. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's open a Google window like that. Okay. You have a Google window like that. So what I'd like you to type in your Google window is Zoom, ZOOM. Are you downloading it?
Yeah.
On your phone?
Taking this good old time.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm opening.
Okay. So what do you see? Okay, now you see join the meeting on the bottom?
Yes.
Can you click on this one?
Join the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
It asks for an ID.
Ask what? Excuse me?
It's asking me for an ID.
Okay, so here we go. You type the number that I texted you, 93 78 18 28 13
What?
3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to press join?
So what's going to happen is you can join, but it's going to conflict, of course, with our current meeting, which is okay.
Okay.
Which is okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, it's get the camera on.
So here we go. So you can you show it to me again? Yeah, here we go. So now what you see the menu underneath the camera, what is it said? What does it say?
Always show the video previous dialogue when joining a video meeting.
Yes, so say always show the video.
Yes. And it has a little sliding bar.
Okay.
Okay.
So keep going. What does it say now?
Oh, it says the same thing. It has a little sliding bar where it's on.
Okay, so click join with video. The blue button.
Okay.
So what does it say?
Oh, it asks me, do I want to the microphone on?
Yeah, so say yes. Okay. Can you say yes?
Yes, it says Zoom will allow you to send notification.
Perfect. Anything else?
Allow.
Anything?
And it shows I'm in a waiting room.
That's right.
in your waiting room right now.
That's correct. So I'm going to admit you. You're ready? And so
Yes.
what's going to happen is we're going to have 3 people, you with your telephone,
Okay.
you with your computer, and myself in the same session. Do you see that right now?
Yeah, but it says here, to hear others, please join audio.
So yeah, go ahead and join audio.
And join audio, it says call over internet, dial in, or cancel. So it's call over internet.
Call over internet. Here we go.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove your Zoom session from where you are. I'm going to remove you, so don't worry. I'm going to remove, here we go. And I keep only the session that I have with you on your phone. I remove the computer and I have just you on your telephone, okay?
Okay.
So what we just did here, we've learned how to connect with your computer and we've learned how to connect with your telephone. So I'm going to text you a link to join me on doxy.me, okay? So the link that I'm sending you on your text message is pretty simple, and it's going to be always the same link every single time we talk together.
Okay,
You receive my link.
I got it now. This is
Okay.
welcome. This is
So-
welcome.
Yeah, so the link looked like that.
Yeah, I got it now.
You got it?
Yeah,
Right?
and I tapped on it.
So just please tap on it. And
It says, please check in below to let Mr. Vincent know you're here.
okay, once you tap on Doxy, I'm going to sign in on my side and I'm going to connect with my email. And when I'm signing on my email, now I'm going to enable my camera on my side, my webcam. And here we go, I can see. And so now if you click on your link, did you click on the link on your side?
Yes.
Yeah. And now you're going to show up in my waiting room. So I'm waiting for you in my waiting room.
So do I push check in?
Yes, please.
Oh, my name first.
Just type your name, whatever.
My full name?
No, just Sharon is enough. Like
Okay.
I just like this know that it's you in my waiting room. Okay?
Okay.
And then as soon as you check in, here we go, you're showing up in my waiting room. Did you have
Okay.
to tell Doxy that you are okay to with the microphone, to share microphone? Did he ask you any question about?
It asked me about the camera.
Okay, and you said yes, allowed to use the camera. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna accept you, and I start the call. And here we go. And you're coming through my Doxy application here, and you're using right now your telephone for that. I'm using my tablet, and we're gonna have an echo. I'm gonna remove the sound of something because otherwise it's gonna be difficult. Okay. So can you? I can see you now on Doxy. So we can speak. It's free, and then when I'm done with our conversation on Doxy, I'm just gonna hang up the phone. And if you had to connect, you would do the same. Repress if we get disconnected. You repress the link, and you would join us again. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try.
So press what?
So on your telephone, on your Doxy application, can you hang up? Like if you would, make a mistake that you get disconnected.
Okay. Okay.
So hang up.
Hang up. Okay. And then push yes, leave.
Yeah. Not on Zoom. On your telephone right now.
Okay. Yes, leave.
Yeah. It's the Doxy application. So that would simulate the fact that we got disconnected. Now you need to reconnect with me. So what you do is you repress the link that I texted you.
So,
You repress the link again.
okay.
And what would happen by you pressing the link is you would show up again in my waiting room on Doxy, and I could connect with you back again. Here we go. You're back in my waiting room. I click start. And the same way, we're going to have to mute the sound. Otherwise, we'll have a double echo from Doxy as well as from Zoom. Okay, here we go. So that's how we would do if we connect, disconnect all the time. That makes sense?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop the connection on Doxy. Here we go. So now I'm off Doxy. I log out for the day. I won't see anybody anymore. One of the key difficulty with Doxy is the access to microphone and to the camera of any device that they would use. So sometimes the application asks the question and you just tell them allow the microphone, allow the camera to access the application, and it's all good. Otherwise, you'll have to help them go into their settings and then achieve this. The last piece that I want to tell you is the usage of the different browsers depending on the platform they use. So if they use, for example, an Apple phone, they would use Safari or Google Chrome. If they use an Android phone, they need to use Google Chrome. On laptop and on tablets, they would need to use Google Chrome as well. Doxy does not work on Google only. Thank you. Do you have any question?
No, I learned a lot and I was very excited. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. You have a great day.
Bye-bye, Sharon.
That was a good training. I'm glad I learned all that.
You're good?
I really am glad I learned it.
Perfect. Bye-bye, Sharon.
Bye-bye.